try to record something today. It is February 10th when you see this recording. Hopefully the Eagles will have already won the Super Bowl. That's what we're rooting for. Go Eagles. I mean, right? Eagles all the way. Well, I'm Nancy, pampered with diamonds, and I want to welcome you all in. And today I'm going to do a Valentine card for you because it is February, the month of love. So let's see what I'm working on. These cards. So they haven't even been opened yet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cards in this pile. The first 4 people who comment that they would like a card, I will send them a card. Let's make it 3 people because I have someone in mind for one of these. So the first 3 people that comment in my comments that they would like a card, let me know. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to send it completed or if you're going to complete it. That'll be a surprise. But for right now, we are going to do one. So I got this at Michael's. And I apologize in advance. There will be some coughing going on. But you're not close enough to me that I won't get any of you sick. So there's that. Okay, in your kit, of course, you get baggies. You get a pen. You get these neat containers, which I like to take the wax out and put cover minders in. And then you get a neat little tray, which I like because it has the pour spout. And they're great for small containers like this. So that is what you get in there. I'm actually not going to use that. So, and then you get your diamonds. Oh, pretty. Lots of pretty colors. So I actually have, I think some of them already kitted up, and I'm not going to open the bags. Yep. That is the same color right here. H. H is this one. So I do not have a sticker, but I will make a sticker because I'm good like that. H. So that's going to be my H. I don't need to open that one. Okay, so and this one is going to be my J. Now, I don't have a sticker for it, but I will in a second. Where did it go? J. Okay. We're actually going to trim this one a little bit. Yep. Nope. It's this one. J. All right, let me take that out. Okay. J and H. All right. Nope. Not gonna work. That one will work. I have a friend that would say, that dog will hunt. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and make that one B. Right? B. B, B, B. Perfect. Okay, and the rest we don't need. Okay, we will put that back over there. Let us see. Okay, we need to go a little further up. This way you can see. So we are going to start with some letters down here, so I don't do that number. So there's an I right there. Okay. Okay, we are going to do I. So Valentine's Day, which is also my daughter-in-law's birthday. Yep. How many of you share a birthday with Valentine's Day? Well, I wanted to talk about what you do for Valentine's Day. What traditions do you have? Do you, well, let's just get into it, shall we? Gifts for Valentine's Day. The first one I thought of when I was coming up with the list is flowers. Do you like flowers for Valentine's Day? And if you do you prefer real or fake flowers? I actually do like both, but I prefer fake because real flowers, they're gonna die. And fake ones, they're not gonna die. I mean, they're fake, so they won't die because I guess they're already dead. Flowers can mean love friendship. To me, a red rose means love. So if you get, to me, if you get a red rose, that's someone really special in your heart. A really special person, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever the person is for you. The red one, red rose, is true, serious friendships, to me. The fake ones, same thing. I had some allergies early on to flowers. So flowers was not something I wanted. My husband used to get me a rose a month when we first started going out. And it got to be too many months. So then he started doing years. But I developed an allergy to strong scents. So the flowers, real flowers, stopped, and he did start getting me fake ones. You can only collect so many fake ones. So that's the deal with the flowers. So the next thing I thought of was candy. Candy is yummy. Everybody loves candy. And you can get candy in a heart-shaped box. And now you can get candy of one flavor. You remember they still have Russell Stover candies? Those candies, the chocolates, you didn't know what you were getting in there. So you, at least me, you would take a bite to see if it's one you liked, because they didn't give you a roadmap years ago on what was in there. So you just like took your chances. So I would take a bite, see if it was something I like, and I'm very picky. And if I didn't like it, I put it back in the box. I mean, it's just me and my husband and our boyfriend at the time. So it was no big deal because it was just us eating it anyway. But you really shouldn't do that. And they do give you a roadmap now when you get Russell Stover candy. So you know what you're about to bite into. But I like the hearts with, you can get Reese's Pieces in them or Hershey Kisses. And there's no other candy in there but those. I've even seen Kit Kats. So you can get candy and specific kind. So it's really what kind you want, what you like. So candy is an option. And you can even get it in sugar-free, or you can get it regular. You don't have to get regular candy. You can get a sugar-free variety. But don't eat all of those in one sitting, the sugar-free ones, because most of them are made with sugar alcohols. And those will literally go right through you, if you know what I mean. So you can get the regular or sugar-free candy. Candy is an option for Valentine's Day. I like the candy option, but I don't eat enough of them. I share them with everybody because being diabetic, I shouldn't be eating them anyway. So, yeah, I like a little heart, like you get for the kids, just a little heart. Either Hershey Kisses or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Just a small little kid's heart, that's all I need. The next thing I thought of was cards. You don't have to get flowers. You don't have to get candy. You can just get a card and send them a card. Give them a card. Cards, you can write it yourself. You can buy it with a nice saying. You can even cheat. Look it up on Google and say romantic sayings for the inside of a card. Or you can look it up and say things to say to a friend in a card. And you can get ideas that way. So you can. So I never know what to say. And you can Google it, and Google will help you. You can look it up and say, what do I write on the inside of a card? To a special person, a friendship, an in-law, a sister, a brother, a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, an aunt, a grandmother. So you can address it to anybody you want. And Google is your friend when it comes to cards. Inside this card is nothing. So I would definitely be Googling what to put in that card. We are still on I. So we went over flowers, candy, card, and the card can be for anybody. Doesn't have to, it's for anyone. So the next thing is dinner. You can go out to dinner. I like going out. I like going out to dinner. I like having somebody else cook. I also like to cook. But sometimes it's nice to not have to clean up a kitchen, not have to decide what is everyone going to eat. Some days we have a predetermined schedule. Most of the time on Fridays we do either wings, steaks, ribs. That's usually our Friday. But for Valentine's Day, I think we will do steaks because I think it's on a Friday. And we will have people here because we've been sick and we haven't had people over for a Friday night. And we always have people over for Friday nights. We like to entertain. We like to feed people. And so dinner will probably happen this Friday night. If you know, you know. So at dinner, if you choose dinner for your Valentine, you might also get a card at dinner, or flowers, candy, all the above. But dinner is a nice option. You don't have to have all of the above. So the next one is jewelry. As you can see, I'm not a jewelry person. Not a jewelry person. I have a watch. That's it. I never have been a big jewelry person. I think it was my upbringing because my mom was not a real big jewelry person either. Jewelry was not something we worried about in the house I grew up in. We were just, food was something we mainly worried about in the house we grew up in. Valentine's Day was not a concern in my house growing up. Like I said, food was. The beginning of the month was never an issue. We always had food in the beginning of the month, because that's when the food stamps came in. So, for Valentine's Day, I don't remember getting any candy hearts, but there might have been, I remember one or two where there was a candy heart, but there was one thing of candy hearts for myself and my sisters, and we had to share it. Don't get me wrong, we were very grateful to share it. So that is what we did. We shared it. All right, so I am done with the eye. So I'm going to put it Yay, they went all over the place. See? Can you see that they went all over the place? Okay. So that is I. Let me write that down. Okay. Okay, the next one we will do is J. There's J. So where were we? Dinner. Okay, so after dinner, what is our next gift that I have on there? Oh, jewelry. We were talking about jewelry, not dinner. Yeah, who likes to get jewelry? Like I said, I'm not a jewelry person. I think it's, like I said, it's the way I was brought up. We brought up poor, and jewelry was more, if you had it, you had to worry more about it getting stolen. And I didn't want to buy something I would have to worry about getting stolen. So to me, that's what jewelry was. It was just a worry. You have something nice for people to steal. I didn't want that. Oh, I got stuck to one. All right. All right, this J is almost done. So yeah, do you like jewelry? And if you do, what kind of jewelry do you like? Do you like rings, necklaces? Can't offend me by getting me jewelry. What kind of jewelry person are you? Buy me anything you want kind of jewelry? Is there a certain kind of jewelry you really like? All right, let's see. Nope. I want to do C. C. All right, C. You can't write with a diamond art pen, guys. So we did jewelry. What is after jewelry? I've got fruit. That's a yummy one. Who likes to get fruit as a Valentine gift? Now you could get a fruit basket from like edible bouquets where they use all different kinds of fruit to make like a bouquet of flowers. Make it look like a bouquet of flowers. Those are pretty good. They use a pineapple in the middle, and then they have everything coming out of the pineapple. They use the pineapple as the base, and they also use pineapple slices, and they make shapes out of them like flowers. I've gotten one or two of those from people. Those are delicious because it's fresh fruit. So fresh fruit is always an option instead of candy. It's a better option than candy in my book. And share it with people because they're big and they may not fit in your fridge. I mean, if you dissect it and take it apart, it will fit in your fridge. So, fruit. What's your favorite fruit? What kind of fruit do you think of when you think Valentine's Day fruit? Right away, I think of strawberries. Strawberries are, to me, that's what I think of when you think Valentine's Day fruit. What about you? So we got lots of fruit. You can do it as a fruit platter, a fruit bouquet, a fruit basket, a gift card to a grocery store, and you can write on the gift card fruit fruit of your choice. That would be pretty cool. So there are lots of options for fruit. What would your option be? So you could get a card with a gift card in it for fruit. You could get an edible arrangement and have that delivered to somebody special with all kinds of fruit in it, which is a delicious option. But make sure you share it because, like I said, they're big. So got to make sure you eat most of it, or break it down so it will fit in the refrigerator, because most fruits need to be refrigerated. Bananas do not need to be refrigerated. Oranges do not need to be refrigerated. Apples do not need to be refrigerated. Grapes do. Strawberries do. Blueberries do. So make sure your fruit gets refrigerated. So the way you see the grocery store store their fruit, the way they sell it, is the way you need to store it at home. Just a tip. All right, so we got fruit, candy, cards, dinner, flowers. What's another gift? Engagements. You could get engaged on Valentine's Day. What a gift that would be, huh? Getting engaged on Valentine's Day. Or married on Valentine's Day. Well, that's kind of self-explanatory. A lot of people get engaged or married on Valentine's Day. Here's a weird one. In the Philippines, they have mass marriages on Valentine's Day. Yep. It's a big holiday in the Philippines, and it's known to be good luck to get married on Valentine's Day. So they have a large group of people that all get married on Valentine's Day in the Philippines. It's a mass ceremony. Pretty cool, huh? So engagements is something, getting engaged is something that you could do on Valentine's Day because it's a romantic holiday. So a lot of people do ask people to marry them, go out with them. Does anybody ask anybody to go out with them anymore? Or do people just, you skip that part now? Does anyone give their significant other their jacket? Remember back in the day when you had a significant person in your life and you gave them your jacket to wear, or their ring, high school ring, or their jersey? You remember that? That was like the thing. If you wore somebody else's jacket, that was pretty cool stuff. It's like, wow, Wow, you're dating him, you've got his jacket on, you're wearing his jersey. Nice. Pretty cool stuff back then. So you could get engaged for Valentine's Day. That is very doable for a lot of people, and there still is people out there that wait until that day to get engaged. Or even married. Yep. You get engaged on that day, and then a year later, you get married on Valentine's Day. That'll work. That would be cool. Okay. What is the next gift for Valentine's Day? Okay. Pigs. If you live in Germany, somebody might get you a pig for Valentine's Day. Yep, pigs are good luck. And if someone gives you a pig, that is pretty special in Germany. Or a gingerbread. Yes. Gingerbread is like our candy here in the U.S. So, if I give you a pig, just know you're pretty special. Well, what about if I give you a pig in the form of bacon? Well, that would be pretty special, because bacon was a pig at one point. So I guess that would count here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you say? Someone gives me a pound of bacon for Valentine's Day? That would be good. I did live in Germany once, but I don't remember anyone ever giving me a pig for Valentine's Day. Or gingerbread, for that matter. It's just something I spotted on the internet. You know, on the internet, everything is true. So there's your pig. And then, you know, you can get married in the Philippines on Valentine's Day. And the weirdest thing has to do with roaches. Yep, roaches. Have you guys heard of this? The Bronx Zoo in New York. You can, for a small fee, name a roach after your ex. Yep. You can name a roach after your ex. And it's not just the Bronx Zoo. It's the San Antonio, what am I doing? C, right, guys? That was C. Yep, that was C. Oh, here it is. I know I wrote it. So in the San Antonio Zoo, there's actually a theme. It's called Cry Me a Roach. Cry Me a Roach in the San Antonio Zoo. For a small fee, they will name a roach after your ex. Isn't that special? And the Bronx Zoo will also name a roach after your ex for a small fee. That is an interesting way to make some money. So if you Google naming a roach and zoos, you will see how many zoos actually will do that for you. I think that's funny. But some of us have exes that you would love to name a roach after, and then probably stomp on it. You know? Stomp on that roach. And these are flying all over the place. Can you think of any other gifts that you would want to give? For Valentine's Day? What is your favorite? I think mine is naming a roach after your ex. I think that is hilarious. Don't you think? You can call your ex and say, you know what? I just named a roach after you. It was well worth the money. I don't know how much it costs to do that. I think it's hilarious, but it's a great fundraiser. I like that idea better than naming a star. At least with the roach, you can like maybe spray paint his back or something and you'll be able to follow him and see where he goes. Whereas with a star, how do you follow a star? I know you can name a star after people, which is kind of cool. So, well, that's what I have for you today, because I don't have any more tips and gifts about Valentine's Day. But let me know if you would like a card. The first 3 people will get a card. I haven't decided if it's going to be completed or if you will get to complete it. You are all my Valentines for Valentine's Day. Whoops, that looked upside down. How about that? And these are kind of fun. That is all for me. Remember, be kind,